and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of... So, this is the first of two in a row. These two teams will play against each other. Greg, any advantages or disadvantages?
Well, I feel in the first game, you can run your game. That second time around is when you get to dig deep into the film and try and make adjustments.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. Peyton Watson is out there with Jokic, and it's Murray in at the 1. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Jokic kicks to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Here's Lively. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And when we talk about players with great upside, Derek Lively is one of the first to come up.
There's no question about that. This young man has great length and athleticism. He's adding strength every single day. Eventually, he's going to have some go-to moves offensively, but right now, rim runner, rim protector of the highest standard, and plays beyond his years.
No good on the second free throw. And Doris at last season's trading deadline, Dallas making moves for Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington.
Kevin, this was cool in a couple of ways. For P.J. Washington, a hometown kid. For Daniel Gafford, he grew up 4 hours away. But most importantly, these two guys fit like a glove around the incredible Luka Doncic. Sometimes roster construction just works beautifully.
And Porter drops them both.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Here's Washington. Jokic craps the miss. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Portland Trail Blazers. Brown the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Count that one.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now here's Irving. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Murray against Irving. Pass to Jokic. And it's blocked.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Thompson against Porter. Watson for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Grimes. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Marshall is checked in for Washington.
Number 13.
Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Irving. He's covered by Murray. And it goes down 2 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Murray following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Murray, good.
Such a quick and crafty player. Murray gets room and scores.
Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Grimes. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving. Denver grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Russell Westbrook.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
1:31 left in the first. To the middle. Pass to Marshall. The three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. Porter passes to Westbrook. To the inside. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Pass to Hardy. Back to Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Westbrook against Dinwiddie. Porter looking it over. Off target from three-point range. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Strother. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Gordon dishes to Westbrook. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Denver, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Jokic draws the double. Gordon with no one around, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Marshall. Back to Dinwiddie. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 3. Jokic with the screen on Dinwiddie. Westbrook passes to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Westbrook finds Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Gordon a screen. Here's Tyson. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Almost halfway through the season. Let's check out the standings out west. We'll take a look at the Nuggets. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, the Mavericks, a half game back.
And I think for Dallas, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Dinwiddie attacking. Pass to Hardy. Marshall with it. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, here's Watson. Leva defending. Good. Watson's got 7 points. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And then for Denver, Sharch checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Christian Brown subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Now, here's Washington. He's covered by Watson. Just 5 to shoot. Washington passes to Lively. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Denver in the lead. Sharch outside. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Porter. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Lively. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray with it. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Yep, that one goes in there.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Now, here's Washington. Not a lot of room. On its way from Irving for 2. Here's Lively. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Lively's got 7 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Sharch. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving passes to Thompson. Back to Irving. Denver grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Mavericks on top. They fit. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserve.
All right guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. All right, guys, Moto Man Trifecta wants to know, when I'm playing 2K as Shaq, why can't I hit free throws even when I green them? Shaq, care to respond?
Nope. All those social...
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, you look at Derek Lively, he's been really playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Then it's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Pass to Washington. Here's Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. Thompson from long range. Here's Lively. Plays it up off the glass. Lively's got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Watson the screen. And a wide open look for Porter. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Washington. Here's Grimes. Now Lively. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
The Nuggets trail by 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jokic.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Thompson dishes to Irving. Pass to Grimes. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic with it. Murray with it. Covered by Irving. On the wing, Porter. For the tie. Basket counts. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
That mid-range distance, not a problem for Porter Jr. Such a smooth release.
Pass to Lively. Washington with it. And they get it back. They get it back. Here's Grimes. Just 5 on the clock. Irving from long range. No good that time. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter. Back to Jokic. Over Thompson. Jokic, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Both teams will make substitutions. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Nuggets, number one.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
55 seconds left in the third. Pass to Strother. Outside Westbrook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
For the screen on Westbrook. Thompson finds Dinwiddie. For the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside Westbrook. Spins. Over to the left wing. Outside Porter. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Gordon for the lead. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Nuggets lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Denver. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Russell Westbrook out there with Alexander. And it's Strother in at the 3. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Strother. Dinwiddie against Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Can't hit from 12. The Mavericks leading. Here's Hardy, and the shot goes in. Hardy's got his first bucket in this one.
What a find by Spencer Dinwiddie. Defense keys in on him, and he decides to make the nice pass.
Jokic finds Westbrook. Jokic against Gafford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Gordon with a screen on Kleba. Westbrook passes to Murray. Jokic kicks to Murray. misses the three. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Here's Marshall. He gets it in there. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Westbrook surveying the D. Here's Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And the first one at the line is good, so both teams making some changes here. And Jokic drops them both.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Murray against Irving. Thompson outside. Jacks up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Jokic high post. Shot from 16. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jokic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Pass to Lively. Irving against Murray. Irving kicks to Washington. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 3. Inside. Now here's Murray. Denver passing it around. The kick out to Porter. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. Lively a screen on Murray. And on the way from Irving for 3, drains the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Murray scanning the floor. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Irving against Murray. On the wing, Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. The Nuggets with the ball, trailing by 5. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Steps back. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Denver foul. Nikola Jokic. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Moving against Murray.
And you got to stay down on the shot fake because Murray will get that call every time.
Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he is unable to get the second one.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
It drops.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
From deep, Jokic. A rebound by Washington. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for Dallas, Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And another miss by Denver. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats.